So, well, I like to continuously do creative Sumi Ink art at the studio here. And the Sumi Ink, I personally, as I always mentioning to you, they're simple, longevity, and a very challenging color, yet also very, useful in our household, and always stabilizing the color. And the black though has beautiful gradation, which I like to, work with you with a different great benefit with the Sumi Ink art. I will stick with a very black and white simple Sumi Ink though. Also today I will use some salt, which is I never tried with the Sumi Ink though. I want to try on this live show, because black with the black sort of a challenge though. That kind of challenge gives us a lot of our new way to look our experiment here. So I'm going to use that. So black and black. Before I added any color, the best thing is the water, plain water, and use some drop it. I made the same ink stone though. You will see all different gradations. So let me go to the darkest one first. Darkest first. You may see the big difference, but I'm going to use this one, dark, on the already the water, the wet side. But Sumi Ink is simply go to the more used little edge of a brush. For example, instead going to the back and forth, you use a little more nicely touch like this, right? And then the next one was the lightest one. And then let me see if I say they're lighter. Same Sumi Ink, all different gradation comes with you look forward to it. Here black color, I like to really use that. So black, and what's the see, look at this nice black gradation. Then also white is another way to opposite the way to you challenging this color. So I'm going to use white. This case I like to use just acrylic brush, as you usually do. Then go straight forward like that. And then as you may see it, I use the water, that spot, it doesn't go overlapping. That's very interesting result. You can find it doing this one. And then slightly subtly dissolve, which is very much interesting to utilize this kind of result. Here is different look. And in this case, I started with a salt when wet, right? So let me go to one more time with the water. Let's see the water. Okay. Now I will go to your water. Very easily use with the finger, right? You don't have to use a brush all the time. And we have a great tool is our hands. So then salt one more time. Salt one more time. Okay, then some are staying, some are don't. That is good enough. Now, what I like to do is color, some very light color, light color over it, right? Okay, you may see the all different looks. So when you dry up, this completely different look. Now I'm going to use a white one because the white is interesting. Okay, let me see. Go over. See, it's dissolving. The white, when I use the white color, it just dissolves into the water, which is kind of interesting. See, it doesn't stay, which kind I like. It makes me, very interesting to use this kind of accent for the fun. Okay, good. So stick with that. Now, black is very challenging. Yet though, I want to drop a couple colors. How's that? Let me see how this, experimental yellow. Only couple drop. That's good enough. So this kind of what is called contrast. Sumi Ink is very, water, is based on water quality, and yet it's strong. Stain, it never, be able to change though. This is more like a chemical, right? Acrylic, liquor though. This how that, fighting each other, opposite way. That it begin more like harmonizing, which I think is very interesting to use these different two personality in one. As you stated here, this is interesting, fuzzy look. I like that this kind of a simple look. Now, I will go for the little more salt, and then glue and Sumi, how that works. Okay, let's see. Let me go to like a contemporary way. Let's see. Let me see straight line. And as I mentioned to you, this one glue can be added another color, right? And then this already very strong, nice, sticky. So I will also use, charcoal, which charcoal is very interesting. And it doesn't show a clear line though. I like this kind of subtlety because art is about more next to you is subtlety. That's how you enjoy. Sometimes too much striking may give you breaking out your vision. So my personal, taste of art is much more about what is called a subtlety. That's how I will use. So use slight little makeup, very simple. And the white line is very good as well, like white. Okay. Well, it looks like a little window. Okay, window out of some house. That's good. Anything you can imagine. So let's have a dark window, see-through, and we need a little bit of a star. Let's have some little blue star right there, and you can have imaginating all kinds. Okay, so good. So this kind of subtlety in black and white, you can always utilize for your own gesture and expression.